All right, so now let's just open this um, new subject. Okay, so engineering economy. This is this is my favorite class um, because it's very useful, not just in my work, it's also useful in my personal life, and you will see. And so, why do we learn that? Well, it's all about making decisions. Um, for example, if you have 2 hours, okay, if you have 2 hours spare time, do you use that time to do your homework, or do you use it to play video games? You have two options. You might have 3 or 4 options, but because the time is limited, you can only use that time for one thing, okay? Then you need to make a decision. How do you make a wise decision? Well, you want to know the cost of each decision, and you also want to know the benefit. Like the benefit of doing homework is you might get higher grades, right? You learn more knowledge, and the benefit for playing video games is you get more fun. You get um, you 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 can you can just use that spare time to have some relaxing moment, and you get healthier feeling inside. So that's the benefit. And those two benefits, you want to try to quantify them so that you can compare them, okay? And then you make the right decision, which one is more valuable for you. Another example is if you have $5, that's your budget. Okay, I know that's very little, but well, if you have $5 to buy a shampoo, well, from so many brands, so many options, which one do you buy? You want to know the cost of each brand, and you also want to know maybe the ounce of it and the function of it. Does it make your hair more moisturized? Does it make your hair look more volume? Right? You have different needs. You have to compare the price you pay and then the results you get, and then you make the right decision. Okay. And another example is, well, now you have more money to spend on the car, like 20 grand. And then which car do you buy? You buy SUV, you buy a passenger car, you buy Jeep, right? You have different options. You buy electric vehicles, or hybrid vehicles, or traditional type. Well, you have different options. Then how do you compare which one is the best choice for you? You want to know the price of each car. You want to know how much you need to maintain them. You want to know their gas mileage, right? You want to know their interior design, their function. So those are the factors you need to consider. And then you want to make the right decision. Okay. Another example is if your salary per month is 3,000, and then you want to have a place to live. Okay, when you go to work, do you rent a house or do you buy a house? That's a very common choice to make when you go to work at a new place. So to make this decision, you're gonna consider much more complicated factors, and also if you are a governor, if you are planner, right, and you want to improve the highway safety, like this is the picture of the front gate of the university, right? And then here is one gate from our campus, and then you can see here are some goat paths like the plants or the mulch is really worn on these two parts of the media, which means there are many people crossing here. You might be crossing there before, right? And I have crossed there before because this is the closest way to get to the opposite side of the street. I remember there is a chicken wing place and also a public parking lot. So if I want to go to school in this area and I don't have any, paid parking spot over there, then I would love to just park over here on the opposite side of that gate. And then I won't like go to the intersection and then cross and then come back. I will just cross directly. I know it's a jaywalking, I know it's illegal, but I will just save my energy because I'm late. Okay, so if the engineer and the planner wants to improve the safety at this place, what can they do? Their budget is 100,000 and they have many options. They can put a crosswalk here, they can put a signal here, they can put a sign here saying no crossing at this location. Okay, so there are many countermeasures you can install here, but which one is the best for you? You want to know the cost of that installation. You want to know the effectiveness of that countermeasure. So all these types of decisions could be personal, could be work related, but all of them are about making wise decisions. And the engineering economy is the subject to teach you all the techniques you need to make those wise decisions. So obviously it's very important and it's very interesting, right? And there are 4 key words in this subject. Problems, like you always have a problem. You always have, you want to do something. You want to buy a car. You want to have a vehicle to move. And you want to have a place to live, right? You want to spend your 2 hours. Those are just your problems. And for the problem, you have some solutions or options or alternatives. Different terms, same thing. So you have to choose. And then to do the wise choice, you have to quantify the benefits, and then you'd better translate it into dollars, because dollars are something comparable. And you also have to quantify the costs, and you translate the costs to dollars as well. And then you use the benefit and the costs to compare if that option is the best from all of the options. So the 4 keywords: problems, solutions, benefits, costs. That's all about the engineering economy. Then why bother to make a decision? Why don't we just, take all the options? Because we only have limited resources. You only have that $1,000. You're not Elon Musk. You cannot buy whatever you want. You can just buy one of the things, right? And time. Sometimes your resource is not money, it's the time. And time is limited for everybody, okay? Although you are a millionaire, your time is also 24 hours per day, right? 60 minutes per hour. So that any resource limited, if you want to spend that type of resource, you need to make a decision. So these are just the quotes from our textbooks. Engineering economy involves the systematic evaluation of the economic metrics of proposed solutions to engineering problems. So economic metrics, that means you need to have some criteria, like cost, like benefit, like revenue, like income, right? Like a profit. So those are those are just metrics you use, merits, okay? And then you want to quantify them by US dollars, and then you compare different options, and then you find the best solution for your problem. And choose a solution so that you spend less, you get more, and you solve the problem. That's our goal, okay? You spend less, you get more, and you solve the problem. So these are about engineering economy. All right, so I guess that's our last page of this class. So no pressure today, very relaxing. After the class, just read the syllabus carefully, and let me know if you have questions about the syllabus, and also think about what I said about this class. It's about this subject, about how do you make wise decisions. Just think what kind of decision you recently made, and was it successful, and how did you make it? Okay, give some thoughts.